What if luxury travel didn't just mean comfort, but power? The kind of power that moves mountains, makes your neighbors jealous, and probably scares the occasional goat on the highway. Meet the Brabus Big Boy 1200, a 26-ton rolling masterpiece that takes the word motorhome and redefines it completely. This is not just another luxury truck. This is Brabus stepping into uncharted territory. Their first fully equipped expedition-grade truck, built not just to travel, but to conquer the road in absolute style. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next deep dive into the most extraordinary motorhomes and expedition rigs ever built. Now, let's start from the outside. From the very first glance, the Brabus Big Boy 1200 looks unlike anything you've ever seen. Its massive presence is sculpted with the same precision and aggression that define Brabus' iconic G-Class designs. The front fascia is instantly recognizable, bold, intimidating, and unmistakably Brabus. Up front, you'll notice laser high-performance lighting, the same brand that supplies advanced auxiliary projectors for their high-end SUVs. Integrated neatly into the upper deflector sits a camera, complete with the glowing Brabus monogram, and the illuminated Brabus logo adds a subtle halo around the front grille. Carbon fibers everywhere, from the deflectors to the grille inserts, giving this enormous machine the visual DNA of a supercar. The aerodynamics? Let's be honest. At 26 tons, the Big Boy 1200 isn't about slicing through air like a sports car. It's about dominating it. Still, every deflector, every curve has been designed for presence, purpose, and sheer attitude. The Brabus Big Boy 1200 badging proudly spans the front, repeating the bold B emblem across the bodywork. Below the windshield sits another forward-facing camera, part of an advanced system for driving aids and maneuver assistance. While perched just above the cabin roof, a massive horn system and rear-view cameras keep this beast aware of its surroundings at all times. Every inch of the exterior gleams in gloss black, right down to the wheels. 22.5-inch Brabus rims wrapped in Bridgestone Ecopia HTR 002 tires. And these aren't just any tires. Each one is engineered with a low deformation profile, nano-compound rubber, and optimized tread geometry. The result? Reduced rolling resistance, slower wear, and superior stability. Even under the full 26-ton load, they're built for endurance, for long, endless highways. Basically, it's like a tank that refuses to nap. Now let's walk around to the sides, where the engineering truly begins to show. The Big Boy 1200 features 4 pop-up extensions, or as Brabus calls them, living modules. These electrically extendable sections expand the interior dramatically when parked, transforming this truck from a highway giant into a luxury apartment. The conversion itself was handled by CSTX, a specialist known in Europe for creating high-end horse trucks. But this one? No horses here, unless your idea of horsepower is slightly more turbocharged. Tucked below the massive structure are a series of storage bays. And trust me, they're not just for show. Each compartment serves a dedicated purpose. The first houses the electrical system with power sockets and auxiliary batteries, providing shore power connectivity when you're parked. Next to that, you'll find the Kabbalah hybrid heating unit, capable of running on both electricity and diesel, so you're warm and comfortable wherever you are. Above it, another long compartment, big enough to stash something as long as a surfboard. Every inch of this chassis is used efficiently. Further along, you'll spot the Fisher Panda generator, powering the onboard systems when you're off-grid. And just beside it, the external air conditioning unit, mounted for maximum cooling efficiency while keeping noise isolated from the cabin. Even the washing machine has been cleverly placed outside the living space, hidden within one of these rear compartments. That means you don't hear a thing when it's running. Quietness, once again, takes priority. The rear section is no less impressive. You'll find carbon fiber housings framing the taillights, a rear camera for maneuvering, and a tow hitch rated to pull up to 3.5 tons, meaning you can tow another vehicle, trailer, or even an extra storage module behind this already massive truck. On the opposite side, additional utility compartments provide access to the cleaning system, complete with a built-in watering hose for washing down the exterior or your gear. Everything has been thought of, right down to onboard storage crates that can be tied down with dedicated anchor points. The fuel capacity alone speaks volumes. 390 liters of diesel plus 60 liters of AdBlue for emissions control. That's enough to keep this powerhouse running across continents without constant refueling. In total, the Brabus Big Boy 1200 stretches a staggering 12 meters in length And when its pop-outs are fully extended, the width expands from 2.5 meters to 4.5 meters, turning a highway cruiser into a full-blown luxury residence. The overall height reaches 4 meters, and yes, the total weight tips the scales at 26 tons. Now let's talk power, because underneath that massive body lies the heart of a true heavy-duty performer. The Big Boy 1200 is powered by a 12.8-liter twin-turbo 6-cylinder diesel engine tuned to produce 530 horsepower and an astonishing 2,600 newton-meters of torque. That's enough to move mountains, literally. This massive engine drives 3 axles, with the rear axle steerable to improve low-speed maneuverability, an essential feature for parking and turning something this large. And because this is still a road-legal heavy vehicle, top speed is electronically limited to 90 kilometers per hour, maintaining balance between power and safety. Fuel efficiency? For a truck this size, it's surprisingly reasonable, averaging about 20.1 liters per 100 kilometers, according to Mercedes factory figures. Of course, this isn't your everyday grocery getter. It's a rolling luxury fortress designed for those who want to live and travel at the highest possible level of exclusivity. As for the price, we'll save that for later, because trust me, it's as big as the truck itself. Now let's enter the world of the Brabus Big Boy 1200. A name that sounds less like a truck and more like a declaration of dominance, because what you're about to see isn't just a vehicle, it's a statement of what happens when pure engineering meets the mind of a luxury designer. Stepping inside, the first thing that hits you is the silence, that deep, engineered hush that only truly expensive vehicles manage to achieve. The door seals close with a heavy, satisfying click, shutting out the world outside. Inside, it feels like stepping into a private suite at a 5-star hotel. Except this suite is moving. The cockpit immediately gives away Brabus DNA. It's not industrial, it's architectural. The driver's area wraps around you like the bridge of a private jet. Every button, every screen, every control is positioned with precision, covered in carbon fiber accents and brushed aluminum trim. You're seated high above the road in a captain's chair that's air suspended, heated, and trimmed in the same fine leather used in Brabus's G-Class interiors. Basically, your butt has never felt so fancy. In front of you, a massive digital dashboard that controls everything from navigation and cameras to suspension settings, lighting, and temperature zones throughout the living area. You can even monitor the generator output or check the Starlink connection right from here. Now, as you leave the cockpit and step into the main living area, the entire atmosphere transforms. You're no longer in a truck. You're in what feels like a mobile penthouse. Soft LED lighting traces the edges of the ceiling. Every surface, from the flooring to the walls, feels handcrafted, not mass-produced. The materials are unmistakably high-end. Real wood veneers, carbon fiber details, and leather panels stitched with Brabus red contrast. Immediately to one side, there's a spacious lounge area with deep contoured sofas that can seat 6 comfortably. They're trimmed in diamond-stitched Napa leather, facing a gigantic 4K smart TV mounted flush against the wall. Hidden within the cabinetry is an integrated sound system that could rival a recording studio. Subwoofers and high-frequency tweeters precisely positioned to deliver immersive surround sound throughout the cabin. Across from the lounge sits the dining and workspace area, featuring a foldable table finished in matte carbon fiber. It can be converted into a full dining setup or a workstation for 2, with power outlets and USB-C ports discreetly hidden underneath. Every function here feels thought out, never forced. Moving further back, the kitchen is where the Brabus touch truly shines. Designed by interior architects who usually work on luxury yachts, this isn't your typical camper setup. The countertops are solid surface, cool to the touch, and illuminated softly from below. You'll find an induction cooktop, high-end refrigerator, and smart oven, all built flush into the cabinetry. Every appliance operates silently and efficiently, powered by the onboard hybrid generator and battery system. Storage drawers glide open on damped runners, lined with custom Brabus cutlery organizers. And yes, even the kitchen backsplash is trimmed in carbon fiber, because why not? This is Brabus, after all. Just beyond the kitchen, you'll find something that most expedition vehicles can only dream of: a dressing room. Opposite the dressing area is the bathroom, and it's every bit as dramatic as you'd expect. Designed by professional architects, it features a walk-in shower with glass partitions, a rainfall head, and automatic humidity control. The sink basin is cut from a single block of stone-like composite material paired with chrome fixtures that look borrowed from a luxury spa. There's even underfloor heating, because cold tiles don't belong in a Brabus. The toilet system is fully electric and self-cleaning, connected to the hybrid water heating network that runs on both electricity and diesel. It's not just luxurious, it's engineered for autonomy, so you could stay off-grid for weeks without compromise. Now, walking toward the rear section, the lighting dims automatically, and soft ambient tones take over, guiding you into the master suite. The bed sits on a suspended platform, centrally positioned, with panoramic side windows on either end. It's electrically adjustable for lounging or sleeping, surrounded by hidden storage compartments. Overhead, subtle LED starlights scatter across the ceiling, mimicking the night sky, so you can count stars instead of sheep when you try to sleep. Every element is powered by an intelligent hybrid system, allowing you to switch between generator, shore power, or full battery mode without interruption. The Fisher Panda generator ensures continuous electricity, while the hybrid heating system keeps the entire cabin climate stable, running seamlessly on diesel or electric, depending on your needs. Throughout the cabin, sensors manage air quality, humidity, and temperature, automatically adjusting ventilation to keep the space fresh and comfortable. Even the blinds and skylights are motorized, controlled from the central touchscreen or via voice commands through the built-in Starlink connection. By now, you begin to realize this isn't a truck pretending to be a luxury home. It is a luxury home, one that just happens to have a 530 horsepower, 12.8-liter Mercedes engine underneath it. Every inch of the Big Boy 1200 is designed to make long-distance travel not just possible, but pleasurable. It's a machine for those who refuse to compromise, for people who want to take the comfort of their penthouse suite wherever the road leads. And when you step back out and close the door behind you, that same feeling lingers, that this isn't just mobility, it's freedom, engineered the Brabus way. And now comes the question everyone's been waiting for: the price. Owning a Brabus Big Boy 1200 isn't just a purchase, it's an initiation into one of the most exclusive clubs on wheels. This 26-ton masterpiece, hand-finished by Brabus with precision engineering, Starlink connectivity, 4K screens, and interiors that rival five-star penthouses, comes in at around €1,260,504, roughly $1,373,000 US. Yes, it's the price of a luxury home, but unlike a home, this one can take you anywhere, from the snowy Alps to the golden deserts of Arabia, without ever leaving behind the comfort of a designer lifestyle. Because this isn't just a truck, it's a statement, a declaration that adventure doesn't mean compromise. It means taking every comfort, every indulgence, every ounce of craftsmanship with you, wherever you roam. The Big Boy 1200 is not made to blend in, it's made to command attention, to turn highways into runways, and to redefine what travel luxury can look like when Brabus takes control. If you enjoyed this cinematic walkthrough of the Brabus Big Boy 1200, make sure to subscribe to Luxury on Wheels, tap the bell icon, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us keep bringing you the world's most extraordinary motorhomes and expedition vehicles. Tell us in the comments, if you had the keys to this beast, where would you drive it first? Until next time, this is Luxury on Wheels, taking you beyond the ordinary and deep into the world of rolling luxury.